How's it going at home or wherever you are? My name is Kerbal Films and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. I did not know what to say there, but anyways. So here we are at the Duna Lander Mk1 as we were in the last episode. So this time I thought about doing the landing sequence majingy, because this thing is capable of landing but not easily. Mainly because of the lack of parachutes and stuff. So that's what we're gonna add today. And test it a little more with a rocket this time underneath, because I need to get to more of attitude with this thing attached to it, rather. No, why did I say that? That didn't make any sense. But anyways, so I'm using a bit of a different kind of landing sequence than usually. That's just how I like to do things. I think it's more of an exciting moment if you can do, like, I know, more or less. You need to angle this thing, right? But more or less different kind of stuff than usually seen. So that's usually what I do. So I can attach some of these guys here, and that will be a... Now I need 4 of them, so let me actually copy that 4 times and do that, and let's just replace it again. Not replace. Come on. Alright, now it's replaced. So those will be shot out at the moment of the parachute. That's the left edge, so we'll have to move these guys down a bit. Right. So well, from these guys, I'm gonna attach some strut parts. The cubic octagonal strut, the small one. I'm not gonna use the big one because that's not needed, not at all. You know, that's 4 out like that, and 2 upwards. Alright, so these are gonna be the break-in chutes that will be attached or detached because of the weight issues, as these pros will be. Just because these guys have lamps on them, they can be doing that. But anyways, also this capsule is going to be needed to land. I might think doing that, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see. So we'll just attach 4 standard chutes there. So alright, let's see here. Break-in chutes. And these chutes need to be activated here. That's just because I don't want to rip the capsule apart. I'm sure these guys don't do that, but better be safe than sorry. Just let's say that. Alright, so let's see if this thing can actually lift up by itself. Then we might actually don't need to use a big rocket underneath it to do the testing, which would be easy. Alright, so let's have some dance party now with the sun. Oh no, alright. This kind of thing is actually kind of balanced on top. I like my Apollo and this stand there. I don't know what happened to the crew. They probably died by some parasite, or I don't know. He's just standing here, chilling out. It's a smaller version of this guy over here, the Duna Lander one. But let's see. Let's slow time again. Move out the gear and activate engine. Whoop! I can see it. Nope. Come on. All right. Activate engine. Right. So let's see. Can you lift? Yes, you can lift. Alright, so let's get the gear up. Let's time warp, because this thing can solidly keep time warping, which is great. So I'm gonna use all its fuel by going upwards, and now I'm gonna go in a little angle of this way. Just to have the angling like when you're entering the atmosphere. Because you're coming in at an angle, clearly. You won't be coming straight in. That's kind of obvious. That's a bad thing to do. Let's just see. How's my highest altitude gonna be? It's gonna be... I'm not sure. About 11,000, and the gravity here is much more than Duna, so that's good. Right, so let's angle this as I thought coming down. So, like here, angle in. I'm just starting the falling thing here. So now the guys are under immediate anti-gravity, which is great, or not anti-gravity. Then they would be pushed against the roof, but they are experiencing some zero G's here, which you can see here. That's zero G. Here's anti-G, which is not good. Probably pass out by that because everything in you is pushed upwards. So let's shoot out those. Break down, and it has braking party. And let's see how those fold out to be more precisely here. So hopefully they will fold out. Or they will fold up, possibly, as a thing here. And yeah, that's gonna be great. Just one thing I wish they added to the game was like parachute failure, engine failure, like stuff randomizing. Especially not Probably not when you're playing in the sandbox. When career mode comes around, that would be awesome. Like, I'm launching my rocket here, and well, in real life, any failure can happen, which is not good, because if you're using like solid rocket boosters and one of them doesn't fire, that's the bad thing, clearly. Alright, so the thing didn't rip to pieces, that's good. Now we are station progress here. Another thing, these guys are beginning to spread all over us, which is not good. And yeah, I will be landing with a full tank, hopefully. Because that would be bad if I don't, because I'm gonna have a capsule in space orbit around Mars, or around Juno at all times, which would not be good if I didn't have a full fuel tank during those operations. Alright, so I'm closing in by 600 meters here, and I have no idea how high I'm in. Oh, I can actually. Alright, so let's detach these guys and fall out the other ones. Alright, so there they go. I'll start falling again, gaining some more speed and dropping to a more landable. That's a good attitude to drop about 200 meters above me, as they are actually going away from me because they are still braking heavily, and I'm still quite a lot heavier than those guys are. As you can see, I don't have those things anymore. I can actually extend my panels even. That's how strong these guys are right now. I'm gonna use a action group for these guys later. Let's see how much of a bump these guys can handle. Alright, so let's make all those things go out like that and falling out. Alright, now it's fully folded out. It's gaining a lot of soul power, and not this guy. No, it did. Good. Right, so landing is immediate. Can't really do anything about it. I can light up the parachute a bit, which is kind of odd. That's a good thing if I land on nighttime, which I probably won't, but because then I can't launch again. Alright, so landing. And boop. Alright, so it can solidify a landing on Kerbal, which means it can land on Juno, no problema. Alright, lightning test. We have, alright, let's just get those things down here. No, there they go. They disappear. Alright, let's move the sun to nighttime here. Alright, so let's see the lights. Yeah, I get good lights. I can see a bit in front of me, I can see below me. I could see above me. That's just more like for docking stuffs. So let's get some guy out here, like Ed Bliss. Whoa! What are you doing? Man, that's crazy. Don't jump out of it. What did he do? We might actually have gone to that. Let's see if Hensor do that too. Yep, he just fly down as fast as he can. Like if the gravity were too heavy on me right now, I don't know what's happening. Let's climb up the ladder. The thing I was gonna show is that you can actually repack chutes now, which is I might want this thing back when we get that far, but I'm not sure. Let's board. Let's get Atlas on board too. And yeah, if you didn't know, well, if you press L, the Kerbal landouts actually have lights themselves, and they have had that for quite a while. Like when EVA actually was announced and released. I don't know if it was announced or anything. I wasn't around that time. That's not too long ago, so I wasn't around. I was around for 1.7. Or not 1.7. I'm thinking of Minecraft here, which is bad. Because this is a completely different game. But alright, so let's end flight. Because we don't need those guys standing there. And alright. So yeah, you can also hear I activate or turn on music again. Which is fine. I like music. Music is nice. Right, so that's the landing sequence. We know we can land without using any fuel, which is even better than I thought. It cleared the landing on Kerbal here, which is a lot heavier gravity than Duna has. Right, so let's build a rocket and be done for this episode. So right, so I'm gonna use a not that thing. I'm gonna turn this thing around. They're actually gonna be in the capsule all the time. I'm gonna send them in this capsule. But I'm still gonna need like fuel to dock to, or at least, well, something to dock to, which is gonna be a drone, I think. Yeah, drone in space, just with the driving part though, not the driving part, but the driving part, like where the fuel is. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be my drive part, and I'm also gonna attach 3 of these large tanks or large long tanks. And attach 3 nuclear engines below them, like that. I just want as much fuel as I can get. I'm gonna do that again. So like, like that. because I did that, I can also attach one of these double one here and make it look good. And I'm also thinking about doing one, not like that, but like this, or a couple like this. It's gonna be a drive. So let's do that. Just to have an extra fuel. I don't think this much fuel is needed for anything above these parts, but better safe than sorry. Again. Yeah, so we have a lot of fuel. Let's just trot this up just for safety's reason, because I don't want to get into any trouble using these things. Let's just attach this to metal attachment. Right, and attached. And attached. This is just a safety precaution. Come on, dude. Thank you. If I do this, I might be able to do that. No, I wasn't. I was not able to do that. Oop, no, it's just missing it. Just missing it. You can see that thing, the strut is actually extending as far as it can go. Before, if it hit anything during that path, it actually attached to it. Which is a good thing, good addition. Or it's been a long while, I think. Not too sure about that one, but that's not my problem. Now is it? Alright, now to the lifting stage. This is the tricky part because of the NES. Alright, so this is my lifting stage. I might actually not be able to do 4 here because, well, I was able to do that. So no, I am not gonna be able to do 4. I don't think. Let's try. That's not gonna work. Alright, so let's see, 4. And no, I'm not able to. I'm gonna use 3 then, and actually do another special little thing here. I'm gonna attach these guys, not there apparently. And let's see here. And that works, and do smaller ones here. So I'm gonna have a lot of extra fuel, which is even better than the first thought here, which is great. So well, we're gonna have 6 main engines. 6 main engines, can you believe that? And I'm gonna have them all run in the same thing and actually not be attached by decouplers. It's gonna be one huge lifting stage. So that's gonna be interesting strategy. Strategically, it's probably just a bad idea. We'll see. Because I will feed. No, I can't feed anything into the main engine. That will just not work. Let's just do this. These 3 engines down. No, come on, dude. Thank you. You and these 3 engines here. All right. So let's see. Now we have 3 engines, parachutes, which is not good. Let's see these engines. All right, this should not be here. So let's make another stage here and move the engines down here. All right, and the decoupler here. To down there too. Alright, so now I can drive. I still, yeah, undocking I have to do manually. Forgot about that. Oh, of course I have to do that manually. I can't do anything automatic. It's a game, duh. It's like a simulator or something, or not simulator, but something in that manner. Let's see. Alright, you there, and you up to the probe. Not the probe, but the capsule. And some more to the capsule. Alright, to the parachute too. Hopefully that doesn't do any problem. Shouldn't though. It's alright. Well, this is my main lifting stage, so this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully. So let's see. Attach them. These guys here and these guys here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to move those two because, well, I did this once and ripped the thing apart. Yay! Because ripping things apart is funny. Glad I wasn't recording that because it was my. Because it wasn't my, like, private game, my own play, something. But we have a lot of fuel. I'm gonna have to attach fuel lines to all these things. So let's see, parts. So let's do that, and that, and that. Alright, so now those guys have fuel. Feed those into that, no? Yeah. Feed those into that, and this into that. I think, yeah. Alright, so everything should drain from here to the main thing and down these guys. And I'm not gonna detach these because I might actually be able to make trip during that, but I might need more fuel to get back. I'm no sure thing. Let's see, I'm gonna call it the Douego. I don't know if that means anything. If it does, I don't know if it's a bad thing. Sorry, but I don't know what that means. If it does mean anything, I'm gonna call it Douego Mk1. The Douego Mk1 rockets. So it's a Douego class. This is apparently a Douego class cruiser. I'm not sure. Douego. Yeah, Douego. Let's just call it Douego. I'm not sure if that means anything. Might have to check that up. If it means something bad, I will cut all these words out. But if it doesn't do that, if it doesn't, I'm safe. But yeah, let's say this thing. Let's make it to the launch pad and see how it looks. The Douego Mk1. I don't think I will be able to get off the planet with Douego Mk1 because this guy doesn't have a probe yet, I'd see. Just about now I saw that before leaving. So let's go back into the vehicle assembly building, the VAB, the VAB. And well, I do have those things there, so let's attach 4 of these ball probes, or 3 of them. Boop. Right, now I need a main source of fuel, or of battery. And ta-da, we have some rads. Rigs. What are these guys? What are they called? The radioisotope thermogenical. It's a rig. It's a rig. Those in Dead Space. No, these guys in real life are called rigs too. Which I find kinda odd, because they are like radioactive. Alright, so let's see. Let's have 6 rigs on these guys, because I don't want any batteries extra. Let's just have 2, would be enough. And let's have batteries instead, that's easier. And I do have some batteries up here, but well, those are for that part. I'm gonna need an SAS too. Ooh, I'm just remembering stuff I need. It's bad afterthought. Let's see, 3 SASs. As long as they are in like the same direction, there shouldn't be a problem. Let's just put those batteries there. And voila, we have now a Douego Mk1 rocket. Let's say this and go to the launch pad now. Let's see what this beast looks like. Whoa. And hopefully that's not a bad word, because I don't want to curse, or not want to seem like I'm cursing too much. So if it is, I'm still sorry. I don't know it. Let's see. Fast forward. Fast forward. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Come on. No. Alright, there we go. Let's make it morning. Right, so the Douego Mk1 with these guys sitting upside down. Hey, look, that's reassuring, because that's a prototype version of the lander they are in, and it looks identical to it. That's kind of sad and frightening at the same time. So, well, in next episode, I'm gonna bring this to the Mun and see if it can land there, or maybe. I don't think I will bring it to Juna just yet. And yeah, that's gonna be great. So I'll see you guys next time. Please leave a like down below and comment to say if you have any sort of suggestions of about upgrading Douego. Now it's gonna be a name. This is frightening. But also subscribe to see this next week and the Dead Space tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow. I think it was tomorrow. Need to check that up. But either Dead Space or Far Cry 3 tomorrow. And yeah, no, Dead Space tomorrow, Far Cry on Wednesday, Dead Space on Thursday, and more Far Cry on Friday. I want to actually accelerate those series now, so that's gonna be this week. Yes, just reminding you of that. So yeah, hopefully you know it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Episode here will be the lander, because well, that needs development. So I'm gonna do a big